My beautiful stars, reading time. We're going for tarot today. Whenever I go for tarot, there could be a lot of things flying around, either in your physical life right now or definitely energetically. Let's see. Main collective. Ace of Swords in reverse. Maybe some blocked. Oh, I was about to say some blocked, clouded judgment, some things that unfortunately could be bound to a bit of misinformation. First card, 8 of Swords, with 9 of Swords in reverse. Wow. Hold on. Those two are good. Okay, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Wands, the Star, 7 of... Okay. This collective, I have to say, 7 of Swords, you've got to remember that's behavior hidden behind a mask, right? It's false pretenses. There's strategy. It could be hiding deceit. It's an energy of not knowing you're being fooled. This isn't in reverse. This isn't about you catching someone in their mask, right? This collective, you've clearly got someone in your environment connected to a foundation of yours that has got some form of false pretense right now that you could be getting fooled by, especially if it's putting you into a state of 8 of Swords. You're in mental anguish. Maybe you are being bamboozled and you're not even aware of it. A lot of people see this and they're like, yeah, lying. But the thing is, you can't see through it until it's too late. Clearly, the right collective, you're in a mental prison that is literally, it could be over unresolved issues. It could have a lot of intense feelings right now. Maybe you're hoping someone's in remorse or in guilt, in deep reflection. But this collective, whatever you're in a mental prison with, you're not seeing correctly. You may think you're seeing it correctly. You are not, right? And again, to have 7 of Swords on your spread, whatever you may think is just, it's like whatever you're thinking is happening. I think it's complete opposite for the right collective. Again, this isn't in reverse. We don't have a Queen of Cups or a High Priestess next to this card. I will see what confirms it. If you had a Queen of Cups or a High Priestess here, it would mean you're seeing through the deception. What's around this? 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords in reverse, Star energy. If anything, this collective, 4 of Wands here, this could be something to do with a marriage, again, permanent foundation, a community, people that you trust and rely in. This is also a card for me of divine love. It could be a divine dynamic that you're focusing on, especially if you have star energy, trying to trust in the universal flow of life. This situation could be something you're viewing as a wish. It could be something that you're viewing as, again, this is a miracle card for me. This emotion of the star is centered, calm, in peace and serenity. These two being upright, but look what's around it, right? Maybe you were trying to find peace and calm and serenity into something that is making you feel this way. But again, in the right collective's energy, you have somebody here that is wearing a mask that you can clearly not see through. You're creating something in your mind here. This collective, you're in hopes. You're in hopes that someone is going through this guilt, remorse. You yourself maybe have some remorse and guilt for something here. There's definitely a cloud of regret over this collective. But again, your leading card is 8 of Swords, which there's something you are blinded to right now. And the sad thing is you don't even know it. But let's confirm. I want one more for this 10 of Swords. Let's get one more for this 7 of Swords quickly. Queen of Wands both ways. This could tie into a fire sign. It could be more of a feminine energy. It doesn't need to be female. I think this is something, maybe this person, let's go personality wise. Maybe they are someone that presents very confident. They're very magnetizing, extremely charming. They could be in some form of leadership role in life. But again, I do think when it comes to this person, they can present very temperamental, quite stubborn, strong-willed. They could be someone that's easily impressionable. There could be some outside influences as well tied to this situation. But again, the confidence, right? I'm not going to lie, I feel there's some form of manipulation here. I want one more. Ace of Cups in reverse, someone that really holds back their true emotion. Again, big bravado, repressed, not in tune with their intuition. Could be someone that's holding back from you as well, especially when it comes to truths. And I'm not going to lie, for some reason I'm even feeling a friendship here. You could have someone that's actually, especially if you've had an affected foundation love-wise, someone that is presenting a certain way that you kind of really trust in, but has unfortunately stopped some form of overflowing emotion. Maybe, you know, those people that will say something to you and then go misconstrued it to them. And like, I'm seeing someone very two-faced and manipulative. I ain't gonna lie. I feel there's someone in this collective's environment that's added to stress of this, that's added to this kind of feeling, especially if you're a collective, that someone should be coming to your mind straight away that doesn't just know you, but if this is a love situation, also knows this person. Whatever the case, there is something here with this behavior and the confidence and the way this person presents. I don't think you realize it's affected this Ace of Cups in reverse. There's definitely been an interference, and unfortunately I think you have been blinded to this person. And I also think if there is someone connected, Four of Wands, they themselves have been blinded to this person, especially with the charm and the magnetism. I'm feeling someone that can talk themselves out of anything, right? Don't make it fit. Let's confirm these. Eight of Swords, Chariot, so you're stressing about forward movement. What's coming next? There's something that to do with obstacles. There's something to do with your destined path here you're losing faith in. But again, there's something you're not seeing correctly. And I think this collective, you have been blindsided, manipulated by someone here. I always say readings come at the perfect time. And I don't normally, anyone that watches me regularly, I don't like tapping into energy like this. And I always say everything happens for a reason, influence or not. But this collective, you're clearly coming into a crossroads with whatever this energy is. And the swords on your spread is so heavy. Like Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords in reverse, this Seven of Swords. This isn't a good mental space to be in, right? There's something like I feel it's taking your star energy. It's kind of taking away your sparkle. But you've got to remember, this Eight of Swords, she is not shackled. She's got chains that she can easily rope, that she can take off, which then in turn can take her blindfold off at any time. She's literally not in a prison. She's surrounded by swords that she can walk free from at any time. But whatever this Seven of Swords has done, it's making you see a situation not right. Something you're literally in a mental prison with, to do with your Chariot energy. And it's clearly for the right collective been inflicted by this little person here. I'm feeling a pot stirrer. Like, I'm feeling a little bit of a troublemaker here. You know what I'm seeing? That octopus card. This person in everybody else's business and backyard but their own. You would know this person to just always be in everybody's business, right? Never worrying about their own backyard, right? Projector. but being in everybody else's business, they stir the pot. Like, that's what I'm seeing. But this person may be very well liked, or there's something that people can't see through it. People can't see through the false pretense. They can't see through the mask. And even, let's take love. This person could be tied to your community, your prosperous path as well, right? Oh, this reading's going to be interesting. Hold on. This Nine of Swords in reverse, I feel this is something you're hoping someone's going through. I'm going to be honest. You yourself could be feeling, again, a little bit of regret here over things that have been unspoken. Six of Swords, but you're wanting to move on from the, you can see it. Like, you've got the Star here, you've got the Chariot, you're wanting to move on from this storm, you're wanting to restore your harmony. You know there's things that need to be let go of, but this is also a card of tough conversations that have clearly not been had, right? But I think there's far more to this situation than you're aware of. I think there's a certain conversation that has not been had because there's been a little bit of a troublemaker in the background playing two parties here. That's what I'm feeling from this collective. I want one more for this. That's made it stuck. So this is stuck. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's stuck. It's stagnant. It doesn't feel like there's any form of progression here whatsoever. You do not feel like there's any seeds being planted for blossom harvest season. This Nine of Swords in reverse with this, it's like you're trying to move on from something, but you feel there's just no resolution. It would be like this would add to this Eight of Swords in your mind. There's a piece of the puzzle you are not seeing, and deep down you know it, but it's like you can't pinpoint where it's coming from. You would just think it's this person you haven't had this conversation with. There's a moving puzzle piece here for this collective that you're blinded to right now. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, but that's your... Holy moly, you're Four of Wands, you've got Emperor, Divine Masculine. This, because that's also a divine card for me, and I kept deviating to Love. I genuinely think middle row, Four of Wands upright. You don't even have it in reverse. You've got it upright with your Emperor. So one, let's be real, he stands in authority, structure, law and order. He doesn't thrive in chaos. This collective, there's something very chaotic here that has not been soothed, right? But I think this is this collective's outlook right now. I feel this is bound to a conversation that's not had, but you still in your soul are seeing this person as divine masculine energy, stability, permanence, divine love. This could have been someone you were married to, or again, planning marriage with. Now, let's also go to you. He rules an empire, not just a kingdom, a bloody empire. This could be tied to your own business as well. I'm feeling a little bit of both. Take that how it fits. I'm feeling it a little bit of... You could have some... I'm going to have to get my Evil Eye deck. Especially if your business can be viewed in on social media, or you do have a large community, right? I feel this Seven of Swords energy hasn't just impacted one foundation, love, but also maybe something to do with business, right? And again, Queen of Wands in reverse, a lot of influence, a lot of opinions, a lot of hands in the fire, I'm going to say. I want one more for this. And PS 44, you could be seeing a lot of 444, or look up at your clock right now. 44 could be on your timer on something. It could be bloody 7:44. I said 7:44 for a reason, but Moon, there is something again not seeing. You're veiled. There's deception here. Pisces, Aries energy could be very important as well. There's something that hasn't been illuminated for you. And the sad thing is, as you're watching this, you really wouldn't have any kind of idea. Maybe you've had an inkling, but again, this Seven of Swords can fool so many. It's going to be intriguing to see what comes down. This star energy, you really could be a cosmic child as well. You could feel very, very connected to self and intuition, but maybe this is a blind spot for you. The universe has blinded you for a reason. You're not meant to know the answers just yet. But then I can't see why this is coming out for the right collective. Star energy. Five of Wands, as I said, too many hands in the fire, literally. So there is chaos around here. I always say Five of Wands, the reason it ends up being so chaotic and bound to missed opportunities, literal chaos, is because everybody's in their truth. No one's actually listening to anybody. So it ends up being chaotic and argumentative. Too many cooks in the kitchen. I think there's a lot of opinions, even if this is you, flying around you and the person you are, but there's something about this star energy, your cosmic being, that has created a lot of conflict and chaos, right? Even internally, with your 10 of Pentacles. For this collective, this is tied to chaos that's happening in the background, or it's happening in the physical. There's like this... I'm feeling this is collective. I'm feeling this is how you present. You could be an Aquarius. I'm feeling this is how maybe you present, right? I feel this conflict is something you're either feeling is happening, or you may not even be aware of it. I'm being called to get my evil eye deck, but I do think physically, in your physical, there is something about your star energy that has created a lot of conflict. This is polar opposite energy. If this is who you are, maybe some of the things that have been manipulated was this: chaotic, abrupt, volatile, argumentative, like that. Let's even take it to personality trait, completely opposite, right? But I actually feel there's some Five of Wands happening around your 10 of Pentacles. I want one more for that. This person, I feel, has created some there could be a couple. I want one more. This is good. You're oblivious, so I don't think this is a bad thing. I think this is actually, this isn't bad. You've got full over this. You know what I'm seeing in my mind? My little Disney princess, you're just in your own lane. And I know we've got this 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords here, but I think this collective, you think your mental conflict comes from whatever this row is, this 4 of Wands Emperor energy. I think there's actual energetic pulls happening towards you right now. You'd be a natural transmuter. You would just be, if you're a star energy, you're naturally protected. I think you're oblivious to what's going on here. You're carefree, and if you do know, you are carefree. You don't even care, right? You're definitely not one of those cooks in the kitchen. You're just like, you. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but it's actually good energy I'm feeling from this. Whatever chaos is trying to be created, you got full energy over it. I'm more seeing it the personality type here. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's nothing to worry about. Whatever you're doing, don't be putting focus into that. That is good. But this situation here... All right, let's see this 7 of Swords, Ace of Cups in... Oh, 2, 1. You are blinded. Double confirmation. You have got 2 of Swords here. You're not seeing something, this collective. Empress. Could be a mother. Could be something to do with a pregnancy. Crow. Rose stump. There's something you're not seeing. You've got Empress, Emperor here as well. This definitely could be a female energy. Very, very feminine energy that presents a very centered way. But even you, I think you're so You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. You're blinded. There's something that's withheld here. It's created obstacles. This can be a card of avoidance, not trusting your intuition, being bamboozled. Stalemate energy as well. You're blinded to not just a crossroads, to a situation. So even as I'm saying this, you can't pinpoint it. You'd be literally captivated by this mask if you know it or not. Like I said, if if the High Priestess came out, or the Queen of Cups, it just makes me think, as you're watching this person may not even pop into your energy radar. Let's get one more. Three of Cups of friendship. But again, it's upright. You could see this person as some form of soulmate of yours. Soulmates can come in all shapes and forms. I feel this person is really trusted. If it isn't you and it's someone connected to this Four of Wands, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this person can't see through any of that deception. None of it. I feel it's someone they genuinely trust. And just side note, just as a detail, because this is about gatherings and socializing, maybe of recent, to kind of get it on your energy radar, a birthday, a celebration, maybe it was why am I hearing a wedding, like it could be something more of a detail as you've just been in this person's presence. But I'm definitely feeling, it feels like a very trusted soul tribe kind of energy here. Let's get one more. I will really break this reading down, but Three of Pentacles in reverse. So third party friction. This really could have affected finances. You could have met this person through work obligations. Again, I feel this interferes with work as well. But this can be a card of uncommitted. I feel this has affected some form of love energy here. Again, with this Ace of Cups in reverse. There's been things said that should not have been said. Maybe even complete flat out lies. There's something not learning from the past here. This is repeated. This is a repeated thing, which makes me think this is more, again, a permanent fixture. Remember I said the octopus. This is a pattern for this person. All right, before we keep going, I just want to get my evil eye deck, because this may give a little bit more detail to who this person is. Then we'll actually get... Hold on. So as I got this bottom of the deck, stalker, they spy on your social media or something to do with you. I think your business is easily accessible, but it could be your socials as well, especially with that. I feel you've got a community around you. All right. Who is this person to collective? So this is how this would be impacting you energetically, if you know it or not. So if these things have been happening of recent, this will really tie into kind of who this person is and personality type. Oh God, unexplained accident. So you would know, or you're about to hear, that this person has gone through some unexplained freak accident of recent, something you may hear along the grapevine. Or if it's happened, it could tie you to it. As soon as, you know, certain chaos and conflict started being created, this person just all of a sudden went through something. They judge your family, your background, your culture, your spiritual beliefs, the star. Remember I said there's a lot of talk around that star energy of yours. This person judges you, but you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it. You cannot see it. So they would plant seeds about your star energy to others. So this person's blocked you. They've blocked you, but they could spam you or send weird emails, or they could like harass you in a weird way. Or again, if they've blocked you, watch on spam accounts. True karma for that. That's interfering in your energy, not just physically, but like energetically. Ooh. Maybe this person tries to contact you on burners, like private numbers and stuff. But I think they keep tabs on you with a fake account. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Spirit is saying do an egg cleanse. Maybe you've intuitively done an egg cleanse as well. Remember I was saying you got nothing to stress about. When I saw that fall over the star, you are a little fairy Disney princess. You're just in your own lane. You're oblivious. You're carefree, right? You would be very, very protected. You don't need to go do cord cutting, or you don't need to do any of it. But I always say, especially if you are a star energy, you should be on top of spiritual hygiene, right? So an egg cleanse, you know, once a week, once a month, cleansing your house, making sure your house is nice and cleansed, and having a salt shower, salt bath, like those kinds of things regularly, right? But spiritual cleanse, perform or learn how to do an egg cleanse. I feel for the right collective, because you do have star energy. I think you've intuitively done this, or you've been thinking of doing it and just haven't done it yet. Causing you to act out of character, irrational mood swings or emotions. So of recent, if your temperament's been different, if you have been acting out of character, you've got 5 of Wands in the background. So if you've been a little bit more intolerant, or you've been having a few mood swings, or seeing you're a little bit just not feeling yourself, right? Look at and let's be real, that 7 of Swords, the way I was reading that person, they don't seem to be. If you've been noticing you've been getting in other people's business, or you've been, you know, and it's out of character for you, sign. Oh, of course. Energy vampire. They'd be addicted, they'd be unhealthily obsessed with you. Look at what they're trying to interfere in your life. They'd be jealous. But energy vampire. So again, feeling drained, lack of motivation, random headaches, sleep pattern being off. But this person, not you, this person excessively demanding of attention and always needing emotional support. So they'd be very self-focused. It's like always me, me, me. You're talking about something, the conversation always comes back to them, right? I'm hearing that misery loves company. They love to make people miserable because their poor life's miserable. All right, let's explain. But look at that at the bottom, truth. You don't have anything to worry about. You're protected. Your ancestors, spirit team, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, gods, goddesses got your back. And you've got the Eye of Ra. Oh, I think that's the Eye of Horus that way, is it not? Protection. Eye of Ra is luck. But you're protected. Ancient Egypt could be significant to you. All right, unexplained freak accident. Palo Santo. Maybe you've just cleansed your house with Palo Santo. Maybe I don't even want to read this, because again, anyone that watches me regularly, I always say tarot, it's your divination tool, right? It's you allocate it for your team, meaning, right, as you grow, your decks grow with you, or whatever your divination tools are. Whenever I see this, because I just don't believe in doing energy work on others, and I don't believe in that stuff. So whenever I see things like this, hire someone to do a hex breaking spell and blah, I just think it's rubbish. Everyone's got their own beliefs. So I feel this is your angels saying you really are safe. Trust in the karmic wheel. Not that this is good karma for anyone to go through, but we talk about protection veil all the time. And unfortunately, sometimes people have that much accumulated karma, and when you mess with a spiritual being, this collective, you're a cosmic child, you're divinely protected because you've got something divine to do for this world, right? Your ancestors, they're soldiers. I always say, you have people like this enter, it's because you're finally, your team's strong enough to give them what they deserve to wake them up, right? And sometimes major accidents can cause awakenings, right? They really can, you know, or losing people near and dear to you. Our Creator wants everyone to tap into their higher self, right? But just this collective, I feel this is more, you are protected. You've got nothing to worry about. If you've been wanting to hex someone or do so, just let the universe take care of it, right? Nothing can impact more than everybody's own individual will. You have to trust in that purple curtain, right? And if this person's playing and dabbling in magic, trying to affect you, Queen of Wands was there. Oh God, good luck to him. Good luck to him. All right, judging your background, your culture, your family. Secretly jealous of you. I said it before, secretly jealous of you. Hating your romantic relationships. First part, what's your first part? This person interfered. They were jelly belly. Oh. You know what I'm hearing? Copycat. Copycat. This person would be wanting to live in your skin. Be careful. Just who you're, not be careful, like I said, you're protected, but just who you're taking, you know, again, like I said in that part, whatever that is, you can't see through right now. You can't see through it. So if someone's trying to manipulate your thought pattern, Eight of Swords, feel a certain way about someone that you love and hold near and dear to you, Emperor, Four of Wands, if they're giving you certain advice, suggestions about your business, don't listen to them, right? Whoever it is, just stay in your own, the cloak of invisibility for self, especially when it comes to big decisions. Now, I'm keep in my head right now, I feel it is for main collective, but it could be someone that is connected, like just a messy triangle weird energy, right? More connected to this other person. You're going to have to take that how it fits, but I will confirm with more decks. But this person, they're just jealous of you. Feel sorry for them, if anything. So they just judge. Judge. You trigger them. Oh, fire sign. Fire sign, truth. Queen of Wands and Emperor, fire sign. So whoever this, be careful, watching you on burners, blocked accounts, spamming you, weird emails, stalker stuff, fire sign. Fire sign. This person causing negativity. I want one more. Or encouraging you to block. You know those friends that give, block it. I just heard that as well. Okay, you could have just bought a protection amulet. So again, rings, necklaces, whatever your intention is, jewelry, protection. Again, they're literally saying just wear something on you. You could have just bought something and you've, you know, your intention of whatever that object was to be some form of protection. You're protected from this. You got nothing to worry about. Okay, Pens. Talking to myself. So this person isn't just jealous of who you are in the soul, your beliefs, whatever this is, your romantic energy. They're also jealous of your material wealth, your lifestyle, your home. This literally says the clothes you wear. Like, oh my God. Jelly belly, copycat. One more. They could be getting tarot readings on your spiritual. Whenever I see this, it's very rare it comes out. Yes, they could be getting tarot readings on you, but you could be a tarot reader, right? Because again, that first part, I said it's like you see so well, but this is something you're blinded to and you're not even aware of. It's like Spirit's made this a blind spot for a reason. It's like the puzzle piece. It's all meant to intertwine on a karmic wheel, especially tied to your Four of Wands. Just saying. But whoever this person is trying to access your energy all the time, karma, but just sage it out. Just give your house a cleanse and a sage. Black sage, heavy aroma, the power to draw your energy and consciousness, I can't say that word, into other realms. Protection when astral traveling. So you could be an astral project, like you could do, or even your dream state, right? Maybe you've been having a lot of vivid dreams of recent. Your dreams are trying to give you answers about this. Take a spiritual bath. All right, causing you to act out of character. Beware of anyone new trying to enter your life. Maybe it's someone new coming, more connected to this person. Because I'm a bit iffy with this. I don't know if it's in your energy or it's about to enter your energy. But I feel this collective, you must know of this person because they know of you. Unless you've got someone that's going to come in, watch from part 1 that's like that and you're blinded to and you just blah, 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 blah. Tell this person, remember, they're an octopus. They're a troublemaker. Just watch who you're speaking to. Anything to do with work or anything to do with love, cloak of invisibility. Keep it within self. Be careful. It could, I wasn't feeling that, but that would make sense. It could be a family member. That would be more tied to them if it's new, but also if it's a couple of things, because it's someone you trust in. I was saying permanent fixture, and I did say mother. That could be you or this person. There's a reason I'm blinded, because this collective, you're blinded. I always say, as a reader, we pick up collective's energy. It's someone you're unaware of. Watch from the beginning. Clear quartz. You could have just bought clear quartz. Carry a clear quartz right now. Causing you to have hot and cold body flashes as well. Don't make these details fear. Easily dispels negativity at the same time. Attracts positive vibes. Absorbs and balances and regulates negative forces and energies. Go grab a clear quartz and keep it in your sleeping pillow, your pillowcase. Last one, energy vampire. Oh, I don't like this card. This is very detailed. This person could have intimacy issues. Intimacy issues, STDs. Common infections, infertility. But Empress came out. Maybe this person struggles with that. If they're jealous over your family and you've had a child with this person or felt pregnant with this person, but maybe they get a lot of UTIs. Talking to myself, I was just saying no judgment with this. I know there's some people, unfortunately this has happened, and I get it, but it's just for the right collective. It's meant to be a detail to tie you to this energy vampire, and then they can't stand to see you shine. Lucky last. So again, it's more just envy. Let's get one more for that. Black obsidian, a protection stone. So literally clear quartz, black obsidian, do an egg cleanse. Just stay in your own lane. I feel this collective, you've already bought some form of jewelry. If you've got something, maybe set an intention for it to be a protection amulet. You're fine. Business rival, they can't understand you. So, not understand, they can't stand your grind and hustle. It's really sad. It's just a jelly belly here. Okay. I've got to get this cosmic deck because I actually want to see if this red energy is impacting you. So yellow cards you, red cards connected energy. You must be about to get something big, because I always say when people like this start to swarm, right? It's, why did I say swarm? You could have just found a wasp nest or a wasp nest or a bee's nest or something. That's the reason I just said that. It's like they can sense something is coming for you. And because this person, so much of their energy is unfortunately through jealousy. This is that kind of energy. Part of their karma is to watch your star shine even more, right? So you could actually, let's see what's happening here. Okay, magnet. Oh, as we said it, there is something. You're a magnet right now, not just to success, but people like this that sit in confusion. Oh, there's two there. Chains of silence. So this person, they watch in the background. You could have a couple people here. Number 7. Trust, you could be a number 7. You could be seeing a lot of 777. Attract what is meant for you. You're aligning with energy and your goals the right way. Trust that what you need is coming to you at just the right time. Puzzle pieces. The more you embody confidence and success, the more it's going to naturally draw towards you. Don't let this affect you. Get out of your 8 of Swords. So confusion. And I always say, when you've got energy like this connected to you, reason we got the evil eye, anything that's out of character, if you've been feeling confused, drained, energy vampire, all of that stuff, don't mistake it for your own. It ain't you. You know, one thing I'm hearing with this as well, I have to say it, because I keep going back and forth if this is someone in your personal life or if it's part of this 4 of Wands Emperor energy. When I saw these two, I'm seeing something here more love-wise. They're in silence, chains of silence, but they're in a fog of confusion. I think this person may be under the veil of that person. The right collective you will know, because I always say as a reader, I'm not here to tell you how to feel. I'm here to confirm it. So if your intuition this whole reading has been going to someone connected to them, it could be a bit of both of you. There could be a couple people here, because that's what I saw with this. They're in chains of silence because they're confused. But it also makes me think someone around you that is silent, a silent watcher, right? Be positive right now. You've got the Magnet over you. Their veil of illusion, the snake. Liar, pants on fire. They cloud people's judgment. I said it, pot stirrer. They confuse perception of reality. Watch from the beginning. Troublemaker. Troublemaker. And unfortunately, this has affected your 4 of Wands. I think this is that person, and this is what's happened, right? Put someone in confusion and silence, but I do think this person is silent. And maybe that's why I can't pinpoint who it would be in the right collective. They may just be in the background here. 27, 16, and 26. Important numbers, red cards. Or also, because you've got 7 here, 16th, 27th, or the 26th of the 7th July could be important. Oh, the Enchantress. So you are magnetizing. So not just for success, you're a puzzle piece. You're meant to be karma for whoever this person is. I'm hearing they mess with the wrong one. You're part of a story that needs to unfold. Can you hear that dog? Your charm is captivating those around you right now. Your influence is magnetic, so use it the right way. Use your charisma and charm to create connections that open doors for you. Your ability to captivate others will pave your way to success. Do you know what I'm hearing? This is why you're meant to be that little Disney princess, fool, oblivious, carefree to everything, because you're not meant to know. Maybe you're someone that I'm seeing that Justice card, when something's not right, you have to make it right. I think if you were aware of this, your mouth, you would go blah, and it's like this person had to do this for a long time, because they don't just do it with you, it's a pattern in their life. Right collective, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. I always talk about cycles. Cycles isn't just with one person. Our shadow is something we do time and time and time again to keep us bound to that karmic wheel, karma. So this person, like I said, octopus, always interfering in other people's business, manipulator, two-faced. So they've destroyed or ruined good things for a lot of people with their mistruths, right? Their veil of illusion. It's like you were the final stop. And if you really do have a divine connection, I always say, because that's not just one divine, that's 2 divine people. You're putting a pause on a divine mission, because true divines, you're meant to help this world. Anyone that interferes in divine connections, oh God, you right now, you're not meant to know, because this person was meant to keep accumulating karma. They would have had chance after chance. Remember, I always say, intuition, be ahead of your tower. The universe will give you chance after chance to make things right, chance after chance to make change. It's like they put warning signs in your life time and time again, but when you keep ignoring it, boom, when that tower comes, it comes. They tried to prepare you. Now this person clearly has had a lot of opportunities to either come clean or change their habits, but they just keep doing it. And if this collective you knew about what was going on, you would have interfered in the karmic cycle, because you wouldn't have sat there. You wouldn't have sat there silent. And if this is attached to someone, divine connection, that cycle needs to be broken in their own time, because that's part of a karmic story, an energy that's followed life after life, creating interference. And if it is a permanent fixture to this person's life, it needed to be a lot of accumulated deception to finally break free. And if you were the one that came to the table, instead of the resentment and anguish over this person's behavior, if you were the cracks to a permanent fixture, the resentment would have gone to you long term, right? There would have always been remembrance of what you said, you did to take the veil off. Right, collective, you'll know what I'm saying. May have fixed it in the moment, but long term, and I always say you don't know when you're building resentment, but if you would have been the cause to, and watch from the beginning, like I said, this person's trusted, they're this, they're that, they're presenting as a soul tribe, like watch from part 1. That would have been pain of a missing space in this person's soul. This needed to be done on their own accord. Right, collective, this will be like pennies, because that just came through as a powerful channel just then. Keep going. Stay in your own lane. Be that little fool and star energy right now. Trust in the universe. But just anyone coming new that's in, the one thing I'm really hearing right now, you don't need to respond, you don't need to nothing. Just stay in your own lane, cloak of invisibility. Oh, prison of regret. So remember the start, I kept saying, I think that's what you hope someone is in, prison of regret. I feel a couple of people in prison of regret, especially the deviation I just had. Whoever this little Seven of Swords is, they wouldn't like that behavior about themselves. And I do think they have moments of regret. I talk about healing. First step is self-awareness, but then to understand how our behavior impacts others, how our behavior keeps our life on repeat. A lot of people can be self-aware but still do the same thing day in and day out, because they haven't realized their behavior is what causes destruction and repetitive shit in their life, right? And I think this person knows this about themselves. I think they know they're a troublemaker and they probably hate it, but they haven't realized, they haven't started to realize how their behavior, every couple years, it ends up in destruction. They lose good people. They haven't got it yet, right? So I do think they're in regret over what they've done, but they snap themselves out of it because it's a pattern, it's a habit for them, and they do it again to someone else or they keep doing it to collective. But I also think, even if the person connected to you has believed this stuff and chose this person over collective, they have moments of regret themselves. And right now, this collective, you yourself, part 1, could be affected right now with certain regret and things you wish you said, and get out of it, because that, again, is impacting you. Stay in your magnetic energy right now. Number 62. They're being fussy. It's like I can't shuffle them properly. They just you're aligning with the stars. The universe is supporting your every move right now. And remember, I said you're protected. You have to trust the universe with this one. Prosperity charm at the bottom. Very good. The stars have aligned to bring you success. Trust in the flow and events that are about to happen. Stop it. I just got goosebumps. You're exactly where you need to be. Last one. Oh, the harmonic convergence. So again, sacred balance taking place. Harmonic. You're aligning with the cosmic flow. This is all happening cosmically. You know what I've noticed too, and I don't know, a sacred balance. I don't know if anyone's noticed this, people that watch me regularly. I always say this, as a collective, we embody the collective's energy, and I feel so like vibrant and passionate, and this could be part of your personality, right? And let's be real, that's very polarizing. I feel this collective, there's that part of your star energy, your full energy. It's like being judged, right? Stop, because it would make you hypnotic. That's part of your magnetism. I can feel it as I'm doing this reading. Like, I feel a bit spicy, but then I feel like, and I feel, it's like this collective, you'd have such a hypnotic energy. Who cares if there's judgment? It wouldn't surprise me if you're a 4. I always say 4s are so individualistic. You're my little rebels of the numerology number. You guys just walk to your own beat. You're the black sheep for a reason, right? Your weirdness and quirkiness makes you who you are. This is important that I'm saying this, because I don't know if part of your sparkle is being like, or you're judging yourself, or... No, show the world the real you. Embrace who you are. I always say there's no one in this world that can be replicated. We are all one of a kind, and this is why it's so important. Everyone just stands in their blueprint and their authenticity, because that is what makes people hypnotic and magnetic. Their true self. And your true self, when you're in power, look at how much you trigger people. They may not get that it's envy. They may think you annoy them or this or that. But the fact they can't remove themselves from your energy, they're triggered. Envy, jelly belly, green-eyed monster. Trust. Sacred balance is taking place. Don't lose your sparkle right now. Remember I said I feel it's like your star energy is just being siphoned. Energy vampire. Reclaim your power. The universe is aligning you and bringing you success right now in all areas. All right. So let's quickly get what's around your heart space, and then we will get universe's perspective, and then we will see what's coming next for you guys. Okay. You've got the sailing boat on its way. Maybe these things will start being revealed soon. Lightning, as I said it. Oh, so there is around your heart space. Shock revelation. Sudden change. Shocking news that, again, this collective, you've got no idea what you're about to hear. Watch from the beginning. You may think you know, you do not know. This is that mystery card in this deck. This is something, anyway, surprise epiphany through an upheaval, which will create a transformation with the sailing. Soul contract. It's being activated to do with the soul connection. Oh gosh. Be careful of anyone new coming into your life to, remember, zip, sailing boat, progression arriving. You're about to receive what you need through certain closure issues, tough conversations that have not been had. Oh God. That created a sudden ending and change. And whatever's about to happen to this other external energy, Grim Reaper on that end, healing heart, you're going to get more healing from, things are going to make sense. Things will finally make sense. Okay, let's confirm these quickly. So the lightning. Through seduction, third-party interference. Stop. So again, back to the first part, it has interfered in quite a few things. But healthier choices. I think you're going to see something so differently that you're finally maybe going to be in the driver's seat to make the right choice here. But maybe right now, again, with all that magnetizing, you're attracting success. You have been making healthier choices in love, in life. Maybe you've been trying to energetically detach from this. Maybe there's something with your energy change that is bringing this forward. Again, it's all coming. I always say, when there's interference, it's not just your wheel that needs to go bing, it's all the parties involved. And I think that's what's happening. Everything, sacred balance, it's all coming into cosmic alignment. You got 2 about cosmic alignment right now. But it will make you happier, whatever this is that's on its way. Palm tree. So underneath your soul contract, your palm tree is being activated right now. Your endurance, stability, permanence, growth. Okay. Endings bring new beginnings. So whatever this energy that's flying around, coffin. Through the chain. Just be careful again of anyone new entering your life. Don't even give it the time of day. Don't open Pandora's box, is what I'm hearing. Receiving what you need through this separation. Stop it. All the sadness, missing you, unsure of the future. You got sailing boat over this. Twin flames, so it is a divine connection. First part, and this deviate, God help this person, so it is a divine connection. So this person's been interfered. Oh my gosh. So sailing boat through this separation with your divine because of the interference, because of the, please watch from part 1, this collective. Oh golly gosh, you've got some big things. I've got to get my purple deck next. Before we get your, this is going to be a very long reading. Grim Reaper. Remember I said whoever this person is, I do think that they go into reflection, but they need to heal. They do it from a place of lack of love. They interfere in a lot of people, not just you. They do it because they're miserable. And maybe it's going to make this person start to grow. But I am also hearing you guys, since all this, since you believe in whatever you've been made to believe, which is part of your story for the right collective, it activated your growth, your healing, your self-appreciation. If anything, thank this person. Thank them. Because you wouldn't be who you are today. It was all meant to happen for your divine story, clearly. One more for that. The fact that this other person's in a prison of regret, like it's not that I feel sorry for them, but again, you did get 4 of Wands. They could have interfered in not just a separation, but you guys could have been in the path of this. You really could have. But again, since all this, look what's coming now. This is good. Engagement, commitment, eternity, completion, union. And this could be part of their karma too, especially if this person themselves in this kind of dynamic. I'm hearing what goes around comes around. If they did this to you and affected you, this could be part of their karma too. They could lose someone that they really love. That could be another detail to tie you to whoever this is if you find out that their engagement or anything has gone down the wazoo. Sad. There it is, the expression. I'm getting the purple deck next, so you're about to hear all of this, which is gonna butterfly evolve this. The sad thing is this collective, you are in 8 of Swords. You don't, I don't know if you're holding, a good thing is your 4 of Wands, your Emperor was upright, right? So there's clearly tarnished view. For you, you've been hurt. There's some form of resentment that's building in your soul. But again, I think when you find this out, it's going to soothe so much uncertainty, and you're going to have certain understanding. Is it going to be easy? Clearly not. It's going to be painful, but it's like everything's going to make sense. A huge penny is going to drop for you, right? So this expression clearly needed to be held back for a reason, and the reason I'm seeing here is, one, this journey is all about coming into self, showing the world the real you, tapping into your authentic blueprint, which we were talking about. You would never have gone through this. And I said, when I said you don't mess with divines, you're here to change the world in some way or form. Your divine mission came first. So without this interference, this would never have truly activated in you. It all happened for a reason. Not that it's going to make it easier, or has... Not that it's going to make it any easier, or what you have been through feel easier, but when 9/11, as I'm saying this, but when you eventually get to a point through this sailing boat, you can see it outside of the box. There'll be true understanding that comes in your soul, especially if you truly are divine. You'll even offer this other third part, you'll offer that forgiveness as well. It'll make sense, right? Okay. I am going to get purple deck. Let's just quickly see what's activating in your soul contract, then we'll get purple deck. Win, victory, magnet of success, the enchantress touch, all the cosmic alignment. Win, victory, reputation, which this person has tried to tarnish. Key experiences. This says deserve an award, but you're going to come into an achievement, maybe even fame. You are presenting as the star. And if you're divine, you're born to be center stage. You have your glow for a reason. The raccoon thing's coming out of the dark, but problems are about to be solved. Oh, beautiful. Things are fluid right now, but this is about, yes, your dream state, but sensitivity, your enchanting energy, fluidity, compassion. Another period of healing will come, but diving deep, and romance is blooming. Okay, so there's more information that's about to come, but purpose-driven. So again, right now with that cosmic deck, really focus on path and magnetizing energy, but security, confidence. Stand in your confidence. Be bold and brave. This is activating around you though. You got it. So it really was part of your divine story. Trust. Very good. Issues will be resolved. But this asking questions and all that, let it unfold without your interference, right? Please watch from part 1. 11, 11 and 17 here. There's things that are still processing. One more for your top row. Hierophant energy. And this collective, we did get the evil eye deck. There could have been some energetic interference. Doesn't matter. Especially you're a true divine. You're a natural transmuter. You don't need to do nothing. You're divinely protected for a reason, because you've given your soul to the divine. You are a divine soul, a cosmic child. This is why I always say it's really hard, and I know there's a big stigma here, and I'm not trying to ruffle anyone's feathers, but I truly believe, and I've always said this, spirituality is meant to unite, and I think religion and spirituality are one in the same, but how it's depicted, spirituality is the devil, this and that. If you're a child of God, a child of Jesus, it's the only way you're protected. But true divines, you understand the true meaning of divine energy. It's all one in the same. We all pray to the same person. We are, anyway. True divines, you do not manipulate other people's energy. You do not work with other people's energy. You stay in your own lane. You are dedicated to create a God, whoever you pray to. You walk through life trying to be the best version of yourself every single day. This is what you teach others, true divines, just to be their best version, to just stay in their own lane, right? Sorry, email, important. I'm talking to myself, but what I was saying, your souls are pure. You put purity back in this world. You are forever protected. So you don't need to do anything, but just trust. This is beautiful. And that is another card of marriage and commitment. Very nice. Taurus energy could be important here. Perfect timing. All the cycles going bing. 19, illumination. Perfect timing. Culmination of all of your efforts. Longevity. This has always been unstoppable. Standing the test of time. Your past, present, future judgment energy. Things are truly about to make sense, but remember the way to approach it. Again, as I was speaking of your divine soul, you teach this world about forgiveness and understanding. And in the moment, you may be highly charged, but it'll all make sense. Everyone should be offered forgiveness. Even the energy we've been describing. Marriage. But the belief system, breaking free from the belief system that this whole world is conformed to. Family values, marriage, breaking free from collective consciousness, belief system, tradition, certain programming. Before you even express yourself through this, find center, tap into your mystic soul, tap into your divine soul. You don't need this energy. Let things unfold. Another reason this is being released now, so you didn't get the karma of judgment and this. You're clearly ready to deal with this in a divine way, right? You just need to trust. Trust in perfect timing. Hermit. So again, you're healing. Higher perspective will be needed. Okay, choose silence before acting too. But this has been processing for a year or more. 20s. Oh, finally, the effective dolphin energy. So your journey, peace, harmony, effective communication. You're both going to be in tune with one another here. Joy. 12. 11, 12. Through the ball and chain, the heavy end, because you never understood why. This is going to be a true, oh my God, that makes sense, moment. So from the ball and chain to dolphin energy, so the heavy way down, trapped, restrictions, addictions, I'm just going to say unhappy energy, the emotional baggage. It was a puzzle piece that was not ready to be revealed. One more. Crossroads though, so your decision, how you handle this. I feel it's being removed at the right time, but there's a reason I keep saying don't add fuel to the fire, don't open Pandora's box, be your divine self. You do have a crossroads here with how you deal with this situation. Free will. So remember, through free will we can prolong our destined path. Tower. You're either going to create a tower for overly excessive emotion, jumping back into the belief system that you've been trying to break free from. You either choose to go with this through your healed, higher perspective. This is going to come in like a lightning. You're going to have to take time to breathe here, because that's where your crossroads is. You're either going to be reactive or you're going to find effective communication until you can find compromise and understanding and balance. And not just for your person, this whole situation. Do not move forward. It's your middle row, right? You have potential of this, or you have potential of balance. And I literally just said they're releasing this now because they know you have the power to find your centered self in it, right? This could take a few weeks before you find the right understanding. You don't need to rush anything. It's hurt you. It's hurt you. So it's not just going to be, oh, I'm okay. Like, it may take time. See it from the divine's perspective, right? Watch this whole reading. About this has always been protected and under control. This had to happen. This person had to keep doing this. It's not just your wheel, it's it's everyone's wheel, right? Blood of fire and steel. You could deal with the pain because the pain was growing you. You were alchemizing the pain of uncertainty into growth and just big energy. Believe. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? It's meant to be a mystery. So you don't ask. No, it was always destined to be a mystery. Watch the whole thing. So go to a book, turn to page 10 or 26. It'll be a message from your angels, the first line. This was meant to be hidden. It was meant to be a mystery. It was meant to be secrets. It was destined for you guys. This other person's clearly very special. Clearly, because they were the catalyst for everything here. They'd be a very powerful soul. Very powerful soul. And truly, if they're bound to your story, this person can change. You can see that they're going through it already. They have regret, right? Come from a higher perspective. This world is ruled by judgment and critical yuck energy. Don't be that. True divine, you're 1% of our population. Remember that. We are all equal. We've all done things we're not proud of. It was destined. It's not your problem to fix, though. The stepping stones. To become this too, this collective. The process of arrival. All the baby steps. Small steps, big accomplishments. Progression is arriving step by step. All your spiritual growth. Beautiful. 17. One more. Hummingbird. Miracle. Know where to go to gather sweet nectar. Lift out the negativity. Don't be bound to the negativity. Be present. Right. Do not rapidly respond. Find center. Sweet goodness. Lift out the negativity. Lightness of being. Miracle on its way. 24. New perspective. Carefree. And remember, that's how I'm seeing you guys right now. That first part. Like, ooh. Okay. Let's quickly get this, because I feel this is actually approaching, like now. I wasn't feeling that at the beginning. Just 3 cards. Definitely confession. Communicate. They'll be back. I'm seeing that spy in my mind, though, because you do have peering eyes. Let's just pull 3 cards. And yes, the Lady Beetle. Oh, you got 4. First card. I know it because of the lightning here. I knew it. Okay, this is good. But you've got the guardian angel, so this is being guided. You could have just lost someone you love. Patience. I feel you're going to need patience. This says a few months, good things come to those who wait, but I just think you need patience with this whole situation. Good things come to those who wait. You do not need to find out. You don't need to do anything. Let this unfold. Anyone new coming in, zip it, right? The only reason you're going to want to do it is to get answers. It's a kind of like a gossiping energy, if you know it or not. You don't need to know. You need to trust the divine. Spy. I knew it. Sorry. It's all coming in at once. But let go of the old. Make room for the new beginning that's on its way to you now. Right? This is good. This is good. Let's just get one for confession, one for spy, and one for the butterfly. Open up your heart. It'll help you attract more love. I've got a good feeling with this one. Spy, the distance. So they created the distance, the emotional, physical distance, confirmation. No signs have come out here though, like fire or new beginning. Trust your intuition. Trust. In the moment, you'll get flooded with it, right? You've got this. All right, let's get into it. So let's see this person, this confession. intention behind it, and then we will get what's coming next here with tarot, like this whole situation. Okay. Oh, first card, ghosted. So they're reflecting on the ghosted energy. I'm just going back to that first part, and I know you've got confession, but I don't think it's been revealed just yet. I know we're going over their emotion, but I don't think they've gone through the reveal with this person just yet. They are broken though, ghosted, broken. How they've they're confused. I don't think it's been revealed just yet. It's on its way, but they're seeing you as their soul connection. There's clearly something already starting to crack open here, but how it hasn't been the right time. Maybe they're still maybe they're feeling this, but they're still in the perspective it's not the right time, right? But they're going over everything. The universe works in funny ways. It's like they're already prep and priming their mind before this all comes to surface. Because I think they're still in the outlook, not the right time. Ghosted. Oh, that flicked on me. Is it true? So maybe this was part of the deceit. There's something that's been... Watch from part 1. So again, they ghosted you because of things they were hearing, and it's really sad. Watch from the beginning. So I don't think it's been found out yet, because they're still kind of excusing why they did this, and because they're so broken, they're still trying to stay firm. I don't think it's... I'm going to get tarot in a second. Third party interference, and it flicked right on it. So it is the mistruths from this person. So it hasn't come to surface yet. There were other things that got in the way of us being together, but they're still in those other things, right? It hasn't yet. Broken. Talking to myself, I was saying, it's like, even though they're seeing you as irreplaceable and they want this so much, there's something with their pride and ego. Because of what they're believing to be true, they're staying firm. They really, really trust in this person, like genuinely. So again, it's either a family member or a childhood friendship. It's someone that they just believe black and blue. And remember how we were describing that person. I always say, when you're being 7 of Swords, you don't know. You trust in it. You don't realize until that comes up in reverse and that person gets caught in their shit, right? This is sad because they care so much, but this is pushing it away. That's sad. But you feel like home to them. This person would literally keep you at an arm's distance. They wouldn't be able to be around you. It's that your touch would destroy them. If you feel like home to them, they're broken, you're irreplaceable, but they're listening to this rubbish. Confused. How special you are. Have you let them go? I'm unclear about where you stand. So they still crave. But they'd be thinking this would never work. And I think they try so hard to let go. To them, it's unworkable. To them, this is an whatever they're believing here, in their mind, this could never work anyway. Time will heal all wounds. I have to stay clear. This is sad. No one compares to you. This person would have been miserable since you. Maybe a few situationships, but they haven't been happy since you. You're their soul connection. No one compares. So they're literally listening to this over being happy. This is something they need to heal. I did it again. I was saying no one compares to you. So since you, they've been miserable. Since you, they could have tried to move on. Whatever the case, no one ever compared to you. They'd be a shell of themselves. But this is a lesson for this person because they're keeping away their happiness to believe in this. So either they're enmeshed with these people, which is an actual thing. They live their life through other people's lenses. It's so sad because this collective, this person literally ripped their heart out of their soul by walking away from you in trusting in this. And the right collective, this was never even communicated with you. They just took it for verbatim. They didn't even exchange the words with you. Why? Right? Don't make it fit. And they've believed this rubbish ever since. They've put this person over their own heart. like the energy I'm feeling, it's like something you would watch in a movie, right? Like that's not normal behavior. You normally would go straight to the person you've heard. Like this is how easily impressionable this person is to this person. Let it be this person has something over them. I've got no idea. I don't think I've ever felt an energy like this. It's just not normal human behavior. Especially if you love someone, you would go straight to them, right? Whatever this was, they were truly made to believe it was fact. Terrible. That was the mystery. It says you're so mysterious, but again, I looked straight back to that book. It was meant to be a mystery, and their jealousy. Right now, I don't think it's been found out. I think they're still highly triggered. I do think this person spies on you. I feel this is something to do with deceit, or something to do with, if they've always been jealous, whatever they were told here, it activated this. And it's missing you, unsatisfied with their life, a shell of themselves. All they want is this commitment. This person literally breaks. This is sad. This is sad. All because of that. All because of that. So the universe is priming this person. There's something cosmic alignment that's making them reflect before all this gets revealed. Because when it does, they're going to be like, feel really silly, right? They would be in agony right now in their mind. I actually want to get a couple of the failure of this, how it ended. They'd feel no good. I'm no good. I never get it right. I'm flawed. Good things don't happen to me. Let's just get a couple of these. Oh, judged. How they judged you, but they're hurt. They're so hurt. This person's a long sufferer and they don't even realize. Character question, negativity. This has definitely been done to you. Watch from the beginning. And they're already reflecting on it. They're confused, they're upset, they're tearful. Maybe hurt you with words, right? Betrayed. Maybe it's revealing. Wounded, bruised, emotional damage. They are about to feel betrayed. That's stressed. Do I get tarot? Sorry. I don't know. Maybe it's starting to. No, it's trying to stay positive. Pressured, but no, they're still wearing their mask a little bit, right? Worried, agitated, troubled way. I don't think it's happened just yet. Hold on. I'm going to just get 3 tarot. If 7 of Swords in reverse comes out, or Ace of Swords, or Tower. Anything else? Not yet. I'm gonna throw my phone. Ace of Swords came out, and at first I thought it was in reverse, but it's not. It's Ace of Swords upright with 7 of Cups in reverse. So a truth, a vision's been revealed through communication, an epiphany, finally seeing things clearly. Maybe it has happened, or things are already starting to be revealed. Maybe not everything. 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups both ways. There's something already trickling in, because they're like, look at how they're feeling towards you, right? I don't think it's everything though. That 7 of Swords in reverse should have come out. They're thinking about their future. They're thinking about past decisions, future decisions. There's still a lot of decisions in their mind, right? For this to be here still, I think they're still trying to wear a bit of a mask with their emotion, which makes me think, even though maybe it's more of an epiphany of emotion for you, right? As for, let's get one more for Ace of Swords. I think that's more just you. There's that Queen of Wands. It could be this person, because that's what came out with the 7 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, both. Maybe it's starting. One more. Maybe. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. They're still scattered here. Something that hasn't been delivered. I think it's kind of, hold on. I'm stuck. The Three of Coins in reverse, not learning from the past, the third party friction. What did that come out with in your part? They're starting to see it was the same row. It was the same row. The Seven of Swords, the Queen of Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm sure Three of Pentacles came out. This is the row. So it is impacted. Holy moly, I just got goosebumps. This is, so it is 100% connected to them, not you. Watch from the beginning. That, I know we didn't get Ace, I know we didn't get this, but those two came out in that row. This is what's being, I don't think it's completely there. I think they're starting to see through it though. Why they've been doing things alone, why this energy, why they've been uncommitted. There's things being revealed. Oh my gosh, we split it on Cosmic Trigger. Within the next 1 to 2 weeks, or it started brewing 1 to 2 weeks ago, they're shifting their consciousness, they're gaining strength because they're seeing things clearly. We don't have a Tower or that Seven of Swords in reverse here, so it's happening though. Let's get one for you guys. It's bubbling under the surface. As we said it, it's happening. It's bubbling. It's bubbling. She's making them bubble under the surface for you. Bubbling under the surface, everything that has been lacking direction, I'm going to say. Emerging ideas. So things are brewing. Last one overall. Moon in reverse. You had the moon over the top of your Four of Wands and Emperor. Things are being unveiled. Trust. Slow and steady. One more. Still two of, so that was in the last row. So they're still a little bit blinded, but cracks are starting to show here. There's a reason they're, I know that purple deck, Confession was your first card. It still could be 1 to 2 weeks because it's all tying into one big thing. One more. They have been healing or trying to heal. Things have been changing. Just believe. Believe. All right. And whatever was spoken to them, it hurt them that much. They just completely shut down. All right. I'm just going to get 3 of these and we'll get tarot for you guys. Time is ticking. So time pressure for them because of all the cosmic alignment that's going on. Going over the broken energy, broken mirror, the pain, all of the chaos. This has been coming out heaps of recent. One more. 6 and 9, my twinny number. Yin and yang, 69. Could be seeing a lot of that. 2 more. Leo. So I don't really like this card. You can see it. They're jealousy. So they're still jealous over you. A Leo could have been involved though. Fire sign's big. But I was so used to being the center focus of everyone's attention, but your magnetism outweighed mine. I was insecure about that. There's something about your star energy that's constantly spoken about. It's added to whatever this is. Again, you've got no idea, but it will come to the surface. They're clearly still thinking Libra and Leo could be your pairing, but also people involved. I know I acted as if I couldn't make up my mind because they were holding on to something that wasn't even true about our relationship, but it was really because I was scared of hurting you and you hurting me. One more. The plane taking off, but fateful encounter, going over how you met. It's my serendipitous encounter, that one. The universe really brought you guys into alignment, and you can see it. You had twin flame in all the universe's parts. Okay. Here we go. So what their action is going to be next towards you, your advice, and then the outcome. Oh. They're going to be broken when they come in. Very broken. So okay, I think they're coming in feeling a little bit helpless, feeling a little bit silly. They're sitting in a lot of negativity, and I think even coming towards you, they definitely don't have belief in this connection anymore, especially with what's been done. You've got to, however you're going to be impacted by this stuff, times it by 10 for this person, 100, because this is someone that they trusted, was a ride or die in their life, loyalty to a fault. So you're going to be impacted. Imagine how much this person's going to feel impacted, right? Again, the right collective, you have to get yourself out of the box here. Now, I do think they're coming in with something trustworthy, but I think you're going to feel that straight away. I think that little black deck is very telling. So much is about to make sense to you. So many things you've been holding on to, resentment and anger, you're going to be like, oh my God, I should, like, things are just, you're going to have a different perspective. I think this person, I always say he offers security to others because himself has created that for himself. And I think when this person comes in, they're going to be so secure in emotion. Let's take foundation out of it. They're really going to know what they want. They've clearly known what they've wanted with you since all of this happened, but they've just, it's really sad what's been blocking them. Like I said, it's like I'm reading a movie. Like human nature, you just don't do those things. It's not that the emotion was ever lost for you. They were trying to not love you, right? They've always known what they want here. Transformation, truly wanting to let go of the past and create a new beginning. But they'll talk about the ending. I genuinely think there's a lot of truths coming here. The ending, the three of, this is them talking about it. But I think they're coming in pain. They're getting sorrow and grief. This person's going to be broken. You can't add fuel to the fire with this one. This one is, they may present really frustrated and annoyed and angry at this whole situation, but deep down they'd be hurting, right? Again, for the main collective, you need to try and find balance before moving forward, because you will accelerate a tower if you just watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing. And so they're not just going to talk about this. They're coming from a place of a really painful ending. Seven of Swords. I'm going to say, because confession, through finally seeing through all the manipulation. Watch from the beginning. It just lines up to everything. Finally, as soon as they see through it, that's when it aligns to you. This other person's a puzzle piece. It's sad. Okay, your advice. Don't create the storm. Step away. So right now, you want six of Swords in reverse is terrible. It can just create so much ignition. Bad to worse. Instability. You're going to feel the hurricane. I think this collective, it is going to take time for you to center, because you're going to put your emotion first straight away. The human response, you have to see this differently. If this is something that you want. Active listening. You have to actively listen, which I think is going to be very, very hard for you. If you're feeling a storm, walk away. That's my advice. That's my advice. Walk away until you find center. Teamwork. Work as one, right? Remember when that came out in your part and I'm like, this is who you are. I started laughing. It was such a beautiful energy to feel. The carefree innocence in you. The potential of what may be. Just find that center first. Don't put on a mask. Don't pretend like it. Trust in what you're feeling. Feel what you're feeling, right? But just don't create a storm. Three of Cups in, it's going to kill you. It's going to really hurt you. The third party friction, all the interference, the other people, like the influence, all of it. It's all going to come to the surface, but you don't need to nitpick at it. But it is going to be overwhelming. So again, my biggest, I can see it here. It literally lines up to the whole reading. The things you're going to find out, remember, you've got sailing boat coming. This is in reverse. It's going to ignite so much yucky emotion until you're at a point that you want to listen and you're ready to kind of come to the same table. Just, I hope you're right, I could just imagine what you're going through. I'm feeling, whatever comes to your mind, just be transparent, right? But if you're feeling ignition, say, I'm just feeling so overwhelmed. I can't imagine how you would be feeling, but I just need to, whatever the case, whatever's coming to your mind, right? But just don't be impulsive with reaction. This is what you should not do. be cold, power struggle, put yourself in an ivory tower, be unbending, be trying to control the situation. And even if this other person beelines you first, right? Remember, anyone new coming right now, zip it. So this could be this other person approaching first. Don't be raccoon trying to open Pandora's box, and trust that this person will come through when they need to, right? It could be... I did it again! What I was saying, it wouldn't surprise me if this other person comes in first, right? Just what you've got, a mystery that's unfolding, because they haven't truly healed this. Remember, anyone new coming, just cloak of invisibility. And then I shuffled, I don't know, did you guys see the moon come? Oh, I was just going on a complete tyrant. Biggest thing, don't move through anxiety, fear. Don't move through anything that you feel like you're trapped in an illusion. Just come into center with emotion. Anyone else approaching you, you don't need the answers. Trust that this will come. Let it unfold, right? All right, let's see the outcome. Oh, God. If that was upright, that would be better. It could be a big turning point, a big push, but you're going to have to get through the challenging. You got crossroads. You're either going to create a tower or a dolphin energy. It all comes down to this, and I think that's the external person. Or maybe it becomes unstuck. You achieve better things. Oh, God. One more for this. 4 of Wands. Okay, it really does show. I think you guys can really start creating something good, but you're going to get swallowed by emotion here. Remember, 5 of Cups, everything happens for a reason. There's a silver lining. All of this stuff needed to spill. Otherwise, you would not be who you are. We explained it already. You're going to have to see the silver lining in this situation. Otherwise, emotion's going to swallow you whole. There's a reason we went into detail about divine energy. If you do not see this outside of the box and you react through a really emotional state, it's not going to end well. You can either keep it stuck because you're blinded and you're just... I have to confirm this is going to be so hard for this person. I'm not saying it's not hard for collective, but you can see their kind of personality trait. Like literally when I was reading this, that is not normal to push love away for. Like it's not a normal thought process, and it shows how broken this person is, and it shows how broken they are when they see themselves and what they believe to be love. Like this person's been in agony, right? You could really have a turning point and start bringing this into harmony. You could achieve through everything that's been stuck, but it's can you come from a higher perspective, this collective? And that's something you have to be honest with yourself with. Don't mask it and pretend like everything's okay if it's not. If it's not okay, say that. Say you need some time. You don't even know if you'll be able to come into sense. Like whatever the case, be transparent, but don't be reactive, right? Oh, look at them all. And don't rush it. You don't need to rush it. You don't... Wait till you're aligned. We keep saying that. You need to be aligned with energy. Equal give and take. Don't put yourself on an ivory tower here. Ace of Swords, breakthrough. Soon as you're trapped in the mind, that's where the havoc... That's your very first card to this whole reading. Your outcome, literally, it shows you the crossroads. So that means nothing is set in stone here. And again, this collective, whatever this is, I haven't even properly, like it's not coming out, like it's going to be something big, right? You may be watching this and your mind may be taking you here. You don't know. It's a mystery. You don't know how bad it is. You genuinely don't. You may think you know, but you do not know for the right collective. So you could be, as I'm saying this, oh no, I'll be this. It is going to be something that literally puts you on a crossroad of tower or dolphin energy. It's like all of your hermit's energy is really going to need to higher, like it's all going to come in full force. Wait till you're in alignment before you rush it. Don't go through this, if you're in mental anguish creating it, don't move. Don't move, but be honest about it. You could have a breakthrough. It's hard. This is a tough one. And remember, I said in everything I say, I felt like I was reading a movie. So I feel whatever's coming, it is going to be like movie kind of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not something your brain would have picked up on in this reading at all. All right. Let's get Charmies here. Oh my God, you got my triple moon goddess. This never comes out. Garnet, that could be your birthstone. Triple moon goddess, remember your power within. The love bell is on its way. Eye of Ra again, you're protected. Your angels have got this. Watch the whole thing. Eye of Ra, Eye of Horus, ancient Egypt. B-O-M, boom. Like lightning boom. Like, I'm just hearing that. TNT, dynamite. That's what I heard. That's probably not the best song to hear. The frog, but prosperity is by your side. I never see this mushroom as psychedelics. I see it more as natural, like reishi and stuff, or little mushrooms have come into, like, grown in your garden. But why am I hearing psychedelics? Like, I'm hearing under the influence, or there was talk about this kind of, like, I'm hearing that specific. I normally say not those kinds of mushrooms, but I'm actually hearing those kinds of mushrooms with that. The baby pearl. There's something about pregnancy too here. There is, which is part of this, part of it, not all of it. And then you've got the black candle wax. You are protected, signs. I don't think you'd be taking notice. I think the universe is trying to show you things, especially through your dreams. You're not noticing it. This is not on your energy radar, which is blowing me away, because you are a true divine. It was meant to be a blind spot. It's not nowhere near your energy radar. Oh, God. As this reading's gone on through, it's making so much more sense. Okay, 17th of April could be important. 14th of 144. 14th of the 1st, or 141. 669. So the same again, this clear number. Good and bad luck, Wheel of Fortune, that reminds me of. 15th of the 2nd. 15th of the 3rd. 13th of the 5th. 13th of the 3rd. Surrender to the divine. Or you've got 133. I'm seeing 1331 as well. All right, my love. I love you guys. Have a good day.